they're in right now. I'm joining the private match right now, and we're gonna be locked.
Okay.
I'm a little bit late there. I was looking at my phone.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, they are orange. Do you see this? Do you see this right now?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, and then we'll get the live sorted right after this one. If you want to be here for a while today, you can be, or even if you're watch partying, all the same.
Sounds good, man. All right, well, talk to me about your boys.
Okay, we're the orange side. We're the orange side. We had a flawless yesterday. We were flawless, and now today we look to go to day 3. So we got, I think, 4 matches to win, and there's a couple of good teams, but you'll see going into this how good we really are. We go down 1-0, but hey, we know how Rocket League goes. It's a long game. Chimney, is this your first time casting?
This is my first time casting in probably 5 years.
Oh my!
I casted a tournament in college that we set up. But
okay, well, so we'll
yeah,
come
honestly,
back.
that was just a solid play from Blue.
That is a solid play, and I get some quick. Oh, and he spins out. Goffs gets a free one. Welcome to the party, Goffs. That's his first goal on day 2 here. And I'm going to show you a little bit of how fast I can cast and how excited we can get, okay? Can I give you a little taste, Chimney?
Go for it, yeah.
It's a pleasure to be up in the booth here. His little motion gets up to the ceiling. He's going to go up the top, and he's going to be back down. There's a good interception by Impetus. Vor is back on. Vorsel's been great for this tournament, and they're trying to bump their way through the middle. They can't. It's an interception. Llama's up with no boost, though. It's going to be tough for him. Little motion gets off to the side, and it's going to be back out, and it's back into it again. Llama with a good save. He's been already mentioned quite a few times here. We'll see if Llama's going to be a problem today, Chimney. What do you think going forward? Do we look fast out there? Is everybody looking good?
We're looking fast. We're looking like we're generating some really good pressure as well on offense. I'm seeing that, Blue's able to break out, but honestly, they're not looking too threatening. That one goal that they had, I don't know, it more seemed like our boys in the inner circle more just made a mistake. So I'm going to have to see more out of Blue before I'm really feeling any sort of worries. But yeah, we're looking solid.
That's what I like to hear, and you're right. I think that was a bit of a mental lapse from our guys more than a good play from them, but they did convert on it, which is what you got to do in Rocket League, isn't it?
Absolutely it is, and I'm seeing that we're struggling to convert right now. We're in a bit of a 3v1. It's a great help defense from Vorse there.
That is good.
But
That's
I'm really
proper.
hoping that we can generate some more pressure again here soon.
And we might be able to with Vorse with the follow-up. He just has to win that ball. He does. It's going to be up to the ceiling. It's going to be back down. It's a whiff there, which actually may have helped him. No, Little Motion's up. It's going to be in.
What a capitalization from Little Motion. That's what we love to see. It's really hard to have that kind of killer instinct. We once saw it out of Ronicky ages and ages ago, but man, just be able to capitalize on that is really great. Great signs of things to come.
It is, and Miss Leah Miller changed her name to Miss because it's the Inner Circle Day today. We love to see that from her. It's exciting times, and we do have quite a few sirs in chat. The Inner Circle is ready to go. Little Motion with a couple of touches there. Really looking well done mechanically. He is a very mechanical player, and he does like to show off his prowess. Here we go. It's up, and they are connected there. It's like opposite of a Rule 1, really, but they still follow that, don't they? Great play from Goss. He could get the double here. He leaves it for the second. It's going to be in.
Oh, it's a great avoid. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to say that for a second. Yeah, your boys are looking really mechanical right now. Honestly, no hate to the blue team, but they're going to have to wake up because, man, the inner circle is looking really locked in right now.
It is some fast play, and it's just the tip of the iceberg as we get going. We're going to see more and more good plays as this game gets out of hand. It's 3-1. It is best of 3. We're going to see what they can do. All to play for on day 2, Chimney, and it's going to get exciting and more exciting and more exciting as we go. But for now, we have to stick with this, and we have to watch the prowess of Little Motion, who's just been dominating through day 1. And Goss has been great as well. We can't take away anything from Vorseful either. Whoa, the whip there into the middle. And that might actually work out for them there, eh, Chimney?
It was a win-a-lot fake. That's all I'm saying.
I've heard other teams saying that quite a few times, knowing that I'm streaming, and it's becoming quite the thing to say. And I don't know whether to take it as a compliment or not. To be honest, Chimney, I'm not sure.
I mean, I think it's become a staple of the Rocket League community at this point. I think we should absolutely take it as a compliment. And yeah, like you were saying, your boys are looking pretty good. So talk to me about what happened in day 1. So I know you're in day 2. That's obviously great. But,
yes.
Who'd you play? How'd it go?
Yeah, it's a good time for that. As there's a bit of a lull in the action here as the game gets kind of caught in the midfield. Curse with the commentator maybe coming up, but you're right. Day 1, we have the first day uploaded. We did not drop a game. We were only losing for about 10 seconds of all the games, and yeah, it was good domination. The boys were pumped and they were feeling good about it, and from here on out, they do expect to win day 2 as well. And there is one team, the Chippy Chips, that are pretty good, and they're definitely going to cause us issues. We hope to win that game as well, though.
Yeah, honestly, I have a lot of faith in your boys. They're looking really good, generating a lot of pressure. Not really too worrisome on defense. I mean, obviously, a slow start. But, I mean, like you were saying in day 1, they were only down for about 10 seconds. And I think it's much the same in this game. And then they were able to capitalize and now extend their lead to 3-1 with only a minute left. I'm really going to need to see more out of Blue, like I was mentioning. It actually looks like it's just more out of the inner circle at this point. Oh my gosh, as I say that, little motion with that screamer. What a play from the inner circle.
Yeah, that was a screamer. He absolutely pinged that down. Look at this. At 88 kilometers an hour, right under the bar. I don't think there's much saving that.
Yeah, absolutely not. Great placement, great placement.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I think you're right. They are looking pretty fast. And from what you've told me, you've actually heard of some of these players before.
Yeah, I think I've actually heard of all of them. I think I remember seeing Little Motion a long time ago. I think he might have been playing, might have been someone else, but it might have been playing alongside Blaze, if you remember Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, great player, great player. But yeah, I've heard of Goffs, heard of Forceful. All great players in their own right, and it looks like they're really linking up well. Obviously, Goffs with a little Sir Win-A-Lot fake there.
Yeah, we love to see it. I like to give out additional bonuses for the team for every Sir Win-A-Lot fake.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's standard.
Yeah, but yeah, they look like they're really locked in, really linking up well, and helping each other out, which is really important. You know, a lot of teams when they're just starting out, they've just been picked up. They'll try to make a big name for themselves, but it looks like they're not really doing that too much. They're trying to make sure that they focus on the win, which is great signs. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, lovely play from Forceful here.
And this is calculated, Chimney. This is calculated. The 50 there is calculated to get up, and he stays up and then resets it down. Absolutely, I agree. It's calculated. What the fuck is right, Leah? And chat, take a bow. This is what we bought. We bring the best. All right, that's what it is. Money can buy happiness. Here we go.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. The only thing that money can't buy is, unfortunately, I think Forceful was going for a double off the backboard there. So he doesn't get quite the clip he was looking for.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think he cares. A nice 4-1 victory to close out game 1. Looking to probably start the same in game 2 for Blue here, but let's hope that our boys in Orange can start a little bit stronger this time and not suffer an early disadvantage like last game.
Yeah, the games that are closer, it's those first 30-second goals can actually really come back to haunt you, and they've all been haunted by one. We've all been haunted by one before, and it's going to come down to more, hey, it's got to be full 5 minutes of good Rocket League against these better teams. You can't be giving away goals. The freebies won't be giving from the other teams who are locked in, and you're right. It's hard, and it's hard for these guys. They know they're going to win these games, and there's a level of air about them, which is a good thing. It means the nerves will be under control, but the lackadaisical play can happen for sure. And that's something that these guys are very mentally strong about, though. The mistakes don't bother these guys. Talking to them yesterday in the Discord, they were completely locked in. They've got a great coach, and it's definitely going to be a sight to see today, I think. We're going to have to wait and see, though, aren't we?
Absolutely, but you love to hear it. And in a certain way, it's almost like a great mental thing to lean back on, knowing that you can suffer that loss and start a little bit slowly and still come out with a 4-1 lead. It's got to be a real confidence boost. Maybe it was 5-1.
It might have been 5-1.
Just to know that even when you start slow, well, it's not good. Oh
my goodness.
We won't talk about that.
No, they fought over that one just a little bit, and we try to be unbiased here. And if the inner circle makes a mistake, we're not going to say it wasn't. They'll know it was too. But again, I think in a more serious game, I don't think they fight over that goal as much.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you should see. So yesterday they were trying to win by only doing pinches. Yeah, it was like 7-1 at one point. So they do have a bit of troll in them, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's respectful. It's tasteful. They talk. The teams know them. They know what they're up against as well. So it's been so far just a really good experience. And there it is. That might be a goal here. Four can just get this thing. Oh, and it does. And you know what? They have good speed, but isn't it the higher level, Chimney? Isn't it about the recoveries at the end of the day?
It really is. It really is. And you see that Forceful only barely won this out to get there. It was his wall dash.
His wall dash.
To make sure, absolutely. And it was a great pass, great beat from Goffs as well. But yeah, they're looking strong, looking good. Even if they have that little bit of troll in them, I think that just speaks to how the chemistry is on this team. I think that's so important for any team, really, new or old, to make sure that you keep that chemistry up, you keep making sure that you're playing with each other and for each other as opposed to against each other. And even if that's like subtleties, just making sure that you're all friends at the end of the day. I think that really leads to some of the greatest teams we've seen.
Well, it's absolutely true. I mean, we see it time and time again in our comp play where just the toxicity ruins the vibe of the game, and you could be up 3-1 in one mistake, someone's being mean, the negativity gets there, the vibes get down, and it's hard for positive things to happen on this field when you're feeling so negative, right?
It absolutely is, and sometimes you can bring it back. You can try to hype up your team again.
Ooh.
And especially these guys. Oh my word, what a musty! Is that
Oh,
Sim?
oh my God! Did he read that? Jimmy, I think this is calculated. I think Little Motion recognized. Look, he starts boosting down. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he does. Wow, what a read! That is not easy to do. I don't think I'm getting that read. That's for sure.
No, he had a good instinct for it. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. And then we're up 2-0.
Yeah, looking really good once again. I don't think they're really looking to troll. They're probably going to look to just close out this game. At least maybe that's wishful thinking on my part, because we'd love to see them get into the next game, not have any trips or anything like that. But
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, looking really, really solid still. This might just be another goal. Oh, he gets a backward reset. Jesus. Oh my word, forceful.
It looked very calculated. It looks so comfortable out there. Wow. To close the gap there and they do get the demo. He gets that half wall dash to pass over, and Little Motion should finish this. It's going to be slotted.
Too. I like to see the finishing right now, and they're shooting with confidence and conviction. It's really important to see, especially early on in this day 2 and in this series. This should lend well to the rest of their matches today.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's crazy because as we go forward in the tournament, the chances start getting, the opportunities to score start getting lesser and lesser. The pressure gets lesser and lesser that you can be able to keep on them for longer. The boost steals are harder. Everything has to be more calculated. But every team's going through it, right? Oh, wow. That's really well done.
Oh, my word.
Jesus. Goffs is all there today.
Yeah, looking really, really solid mechanically. This is some of the best mechanical Rocket League I've probably seen in a while. I mean, just all of their double taps, their resets, everything looks so clean. And I mean, as someone who's, played the game for a while, I know how difficult that can be. So, man, they are absolutely locked in. And I really hope that we can continue to see this in the other series.
Yeah, I do. I was saying it yesterday. I don't care what sport you watch, what jersey you wear. You're just not a fan of, competition if you don't appreciate what's happening this weekend, as we go forward in this adventure with these guys. It just doesn't matter, You have to just... Oh, and the Zen touch. And the reset. He gets back up to another touch around the next. Jesus. Well.
They're clipping on him. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point... I think it's great that they're warming up the mechs, because it's a really hard thing to keep locked in, especially in high pressure situations, because that's the first thing that'll go. It's not necessarily the comms or the positioning. Sometimes that locks in even a little bit harder, but man, like the mechs, it's really hard to keep that locked in high pressure situations. So I'm glad to actually see them warming that up this early in the day.
Right, they're almost using it as a training moment, like, hey, I'm gonna have to do this later, so let's get these going now. And that's a good sign for later. They know this. These guys have been in top 8 EU, Rlcs. They know what it's like. They know what they're expecting. They know the pace change that's going to be coming here. And it's something that actually players who haven't been there before, they drop 1 or 2 games on those best of 3s in day 3, right? And just because they're not ready for that pace change yet. And that's a big one. That's a big moment.
Yeah, that's where you kind of find out, what you're made of. But even then, after the series, if you're able to rebound, that's I guess good enough of a sign. But man, I would love to see them absolutely roll through. I mean, they look really good. So
gets the bump.
Oh my word, what a play!
That's
man,
crazy.
So
unsavable.
Cool. Yeah, it's looking like we might need a miracle out of blue for us to go to a game 3 here.
Well, I'm not saying the fat lady's singing, but it might be over. It might be.
She's definitely warming up.
Yeah, definitely got in the background. I could hear it. But you were saying something before that. I don't know if you'll remember.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I was wondering, when they were top 8, was it these 3 together, or was it were they separate?
They actually did have a separate player. So this is the revised team.
Okay.
I forget who it was before. But they added Gosh, and he's a top-notch player. And
oh, it's Gosh. Okay.
Yeah, Little Motion messaged me and I said, I think we're ready to get this agreement underway. And I said, okay, here we go. So this might be the first time that Inner Circle will be in an EU Day 3, potentially main event.
I mean, I don't want to jinx him. So let me knock on some wood real quick. But
Yeah.
Gosh is looking very clean. I think he's been an excellent roster pickup. So good on Little Motion for recognizing that.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of respect to Vorceful and Little Motion as well, and who wouldn't want to play with them either, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they've been around for a long time. Fantastic players within their own right. And if they have that chemistry as well from previous events, then man, you're just what an investment from Gosh as well.
Yeah, we love that. Talked to Gosh for quite a long time, actually, on Discord, just getting, like, everything organized, getting everything to be, you know, where we want it mentally as a team, and where what we agree on, what we don't agree on, how we want to be represented, how I want to be represented. And we didn't even have to talk that long. He pretty much said the things I wanted before I even mentioned them. So that's a great sign. And yeah, we'll do interviews with the guys later. Maybe you can hop in and ask them some questions. So if you want to think of some.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. That part's fun. We don't take it too seriously, but we are up 2-0 for anyone who's new in chat here. I got Chimney RL with me. He's we're gonna link him. Actually, I'll do that right now for you, buddy. We'll take a break from the action here as we're up 2-0, and we'll get that.
Is this a
get
best
that
of
sent
5 or
up.
best of 3?
It will be best of 5.
Let me see if I can define.
Chimney RL. There we go. Send invite.
Let me go ahead.
Okay, it should be in there.
Okay.
You might have to check your main page on Twitch to accept the invite, but we are up 1-0 here in the game 3. Yes, Leah, it is.
Chin.
You gave Chimney a follow? Okay. Or the guy that I'm streaming with a follow? Henny? It's a good beat.
Might need to go live first.
Yes, you do. You do. If you're not going live, don't worry about it. It's whatever you want. You're also welcome to be here as long as you want today.
Awesome, thank you. I mean, I'd be down to stick around for a little bit.
Cool. Whenever you're done, when you let me know. But like I said, the invite's there. Ooh, that's a good fake. Another good fake. He tries to get the third forceful.
Take a bit of bump there.
He might have. He did. I think he was trying to move him out of the way, and there was a second back checker that came back and got him there, which is good from Blue.
Yeah, my word, they're looking so good right now.
Well, they really clear out those goal lines too, which in threes you have to do. They rotate through looking for demos that are convenient without taking away too much space. And they just seem to always know where each other are in the field, which is good to see as well. A good understanding between the three.
Yeah, the rotations look really clean, really solid. Their speed's up to par. I mean, man, I don't really see any issues. I mean, if they do have a habit to control a little bit, then that could be potentially the only thing I can think of. But man,
I agree.
They're looking dominant today.
Yeah, they are, and it's gonna come down to, you know, on any given day they can beat players like Little Motion and Forceful, beat Zen in twos a bunch of times. Like, you know, usually Zen does win, but like if they played 10 times, you know, Little Motion and Forceful will take 2 games off them. You know what I mean? So like it's not like it just has to be. Is it the day that happens? And that's every sport. You at least have a chance, or some people don't have a chance at all to beat the guys like that at the top, right? These guys have that up. They have the ability. They've done it. It's been there. They've won in Swiss stages against them too. So it's doable. It's just not always happening. So we have to hope for today being the day that it does happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know at what point in the bracket they'll end up playing yours? Oh my! I'll save my emotion.
Well, I'm not sure. I could get the bracket up, and I'll be able to look and see like who on day 3 you'd end up playing. But they're pretty high ranked seeded, right? They're seeded like 8th, I think. So there won't be many. There won't be many top-ranked teams they play until a later date.
Yeah. Honestly, even just that play from Forceful is so smart. You can tell he's using his brain. There are maybe 5 fakes that happened all at once there. It was great defense from him, I must say. But Man,
Yeah, I
they're
was wondering that too. Was it a defensive decision or was he just frozen in fear? You know, like
I think honestly he was. He couldn't decide whether to cover the
yeah.
the near post fake or the back post shot. And honestly, I mean, Vorspal messes up his shot a little bit, but I like to see the ideas there. Honestly,
Yeah, it's like they're always thinking about their other players on the field there, right? Even that pop-up. Vorspal's already up. Little Motion's already out the second. Oh, my goodness. They were almost immediately connecting there. That was really good. Vorspal gets through to get the
some more
bump.
great plays, honestly. I would like to see a little bit more of an extension on their lead here, because this could always go to OT, and then maybe some momentum for the blue team could happen. So I would love to see them close this out. But
Agreed. And it might just be now. There it is.
Oh, and
Good
there
call.
it is. Lovely stuff. They might have heard us.
I think the curse of the commentator is real today, and if we do lose because of something we said, I've already pre-apologized to the boys on the inner circle, because I don't know what energy is listening, but it's always when you're casting.
It absolutely is. Man, the Rlcs caster curse is so incredible. Someone needs to make a montage of that.
We might have to make a montage of me and you living the caster curse. We'll have a commentator caster curse counter or something.
Well, hopefully we don't cast or curse your team, but
Well, we could do the dark arts, and we could try it out with more of a... And the inner circle hasn't scored in a while. I wonder when they're going to get another one.
It's looking really good. It's looking like blue team's probably going to win out here. I think they just need one or two good
Hey! Really turned into a dog there. You get me going. Yeah, we are allowed to have fun, chat. What's the score? Well, we just won that one.
Well played from the boys in orange. Honestly, blue team still looked pretty good.
They
Wouldn't
did.
be
They might do
surprised
well
to see
today.
them-
Yep, they might.
yeah,
They
wouldn't
might
be
make a
surprised to
deep
see them
run.
later in the tournament.
Yep, I agree with you. I think we might see them later in the tournament. And that's day 2. Game 1 is completed. I'm gonna see here if I can get the start.gg up for today. I don't know if that does day 2, but it is the start.gg. That's day 1. And we can click on day 2 at the top. There we go. And we got to find the inner circle. I don't know what pool we're in. I haven't actually looked at this today. I wonder if there's like a searching the team option.
That sounds too convenient.
Day 2. There's 8 pools. Search by team name. Would you look at that? Inner circle pops up right away. Okay, we are pool B4. Just to try and remember that. We're pool B4. We just beat debuffed AF. Okay. I'm going to copy that link and put it in. Are you live by chance right now?
I am about to be.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I just had a great idea.
All right, that's the one that needs to be pinned, Slope, if you can see that. I don't know how to pin stuff myself on my phone.
Okay, let me see if I can start this up. I might have to. It might take a few tries because sometimes Restream doesn't work.
I like Restream, but are you going to Twitch and YouTube right now?
Yeah.
You can do your Streamlabs OBS and just do a vertical stream to YouTube, and you get a lot more viewers. It's like TikTok, but on YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
I have 131 subscribers in the last 24 hours from this.
Oh my word. Okay, would you show me after stream maybe?
How about, can you see my Discord thing right now?
I can, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to bring up my Streamlabs and
Seen this. Okay, so the dual output.
dual output. And then use the one you on YouTube, you'll click the vertical output, which is at the top. So when you got to connect your YouTube and stuff, enable dual output. And then one has to be vertical and one has to be horizontal. So horizontal to Twitch, obviously, and then vertical to YouTube. And when people are scrolling through shorts, your live will show up.
Okay. And do you want to go into my server? You should be able to stream to it at a high resolution. Actually, I can't remember if my
If you want
server's
to,
still boosted that much.
I think my server's boosted. I think so. I could check quickly, but yes, if you want to send me an invite right now, I can as well. My server's only 3 boosted. I don't know if that's enough.
I also don't know if mine is enough. Let me check.
Is the connection not 1080p? I'd imagine.
Oh gosh, the way they do this is so confusing.
Can check to see if I can upgrade my stream quality to you as well. Voice and video settings. No, it's just gonna be for that. Stream quality. Oh, I can do. Okay. 1 second. Oh, I need to get Nitro for that.
I could just boost my own server 3 more times, which I might do. It's okay. The quality, I think, is honestly good enough.
It's doable.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay. It's just so interesting how this works.
Apparently, there's a plugin for like a better scoreboard thing, which I might have to do here for the next one. Are you live? Is that what you're saying right now?
I'm trying to set up the dual output, and then I should be able to be.
Okay. Yeah, you do have to mess around with the vertical output a little bit, obviously.
Yeah.
But once
It's a
it's there,
little
it's there.
funky, but
But I would highly suggest it.
yeah, it does. I mean, from what you were saying, it sounds pretty intelligent.
Well, it's just like being live on TikTok, right? Where people are scrolling through,
Yeah.
they'll see the live. But on YouTube Short, no one can find the YouTube lives. Those regular horizontal output lives.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you're on regular, but yeah, if you're on mobile, I can imagine it'd be hard to find.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't really give good notifications, I find, either. The YouTube Short Live sends a notification to everyone as well, a bit better. And I don't know. It's just, yeah, there's something, more people come in for sure because people are usually scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's very kind. Everyone keeps subscribing from YouTube, to be honest.
Oh, no way, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. They're very kind. I will say.
I actually want to see if I can do something funky here. Not necessarily, well, a little funky.
Chaza, thank you. It is a nice car. Oh wow, I don't even have my my bad. I don't even have my YouTube chat up. My bad, Chaza. My bad, Race. Miss Leah Miller. We do love to see the misses and the sirs in here. Sir Slope. Name change. We love that. Are Sir Slope and Miss Leah the same person? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. The next match is coming up. Thank you guys for following on YouTube. I see those YouTube follows. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes on YouTube too. I see all those likes. Thank you guys. Thank you.
I would do this. Okay. Okay, wait, I might be cooking here.
Yeah, this is the inner circle decal, guys, that you're seeing there.
Ooh,
It's
I
clean.
like that. Yeah,
It's got the inner circle logo on the front.
I like the circle by the way. It's like a
Yeah,
pun.
it is, isn't it? It's pretty punny.
Yeah.
And then usually for the pro players, we'll put whatever name they want on the spoiler. So like Little Motion or Vorseful or Gosh will be right there. But with
That's
Bacchus
that's
mod maybe leaving. But this would be if we were to get a major berth, and this would essentially be the decal that goes in to the shop,
okay.
which would be cool. Have to buy that.
That would be really sick. Yeah.
That would be kind of neat, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Musa. Yeah, when the game's done, I'll do a couple of 1v1s versus chat. For now, enjoy the show. Leo, you just subscribed on YouTube now? Oh my god, it's been weeks. And we are starting game number 2. Match number 2. Starting up.
So, do you know anything about this other team that we're playing against?
I do not. I looked at the start DG. I haven't heard of any of these guys. A couple of SSLs.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, there's obviously a large difference between SSL and top 10. But we're going to see what they can do here.
I'm excited for this game, especially seeing what our boys were able to do last game. Oh, what a catch.
That's a great catch. What a great save. And we are under the gun early as well here. They're going to have to lock in, I think, but these guys got the ability. Yep. Yep.
Prevent the slow start of the last game. Looks like we learned our lesson potentially, but they are in a bit of a pickle still.
Forceful does, yes, clears the lines there. That's well done, isn't it? It's good composure.
Yeah, looking solid. They are definitely, like you said, under the gun, but they're doing a really good job holding off.
That's going to be in.
My word, what a shot.
That's a great shot. And again, we go down 1-0 to start. That seems to wake the boys up, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm worried for blue team now, honestly. Like you said, it does definitely wake them up. I'm hoping to see that good pressure, playing off each other, possession play, everything that we were seeing from the last series. But definitely a little bit of a slow start from the inner circle, but we know that they can bring it back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we might have to get all excited for them here. I'm not going to lie. We might have to be the ones to bring them back to life, and we'll find out. It's a
yeah,
big
might
time.
have to be. They're still looking pretty solid, all things considered. I mean, no real worry signs yet. I mean, early in the series, but definitely interesting to see them start a little bit slow 2 series in a row.
Yep, and we'll see. It's when the chances stop coming, and I'll start worrying. Is how I kind of like to think about it. That's when things start changing. Is when you don't even have moments or opportunities anymore. That's a good intervention by Vorseful.
Great cut, yeah. And what Vorseful did there really well is he did something called seeing mid, which is, for those of you trying to rank up in your game, this is a really great thing you can do in 2s and 3s, where you kind of, instead of rotating back and rushing back, you kind of hesitate a little bit on the rotation so that you can cut off a pass like that. You can look for a demo. So looks like the rotations are still really solid, really clean. Hoping to see some more, like you said, of those opportunities. We've had a few so far, a few half chances, but really have to see that clear-cut opportunity that we were getting a lot of in last series.
Yeah, and we are starting to steal that mid boost a little bit too. And I like what you said about the. That's a great save. Way to hang up there. Like what? Oh, what a play by Little Motion. This might give him some space. I like what you said about cutting rotation, and everyone just seems to listen to the odd person on TikTok who says rotate back post, and it's actually pretty rare to be doing that in 2s. You should be cutting your rotation fairly often. In 3s, it's maybe a little bit more common, but you're right. That moment of just recognizing, hey, this is a cut the rotation moment. That's really well done by Little Motion. He's going to be following that up. And they are starting to break the lines a little bit here. And I think Xanax accidentally missed the ball, and then it ended up working for him. Goffs is going to have to make a save. Yeah, he does. And it's, I think, about time that the inner circle puts one in the net here. We're going to find out.
Absolutely. They've been great on the transition, though, like you were saying earlier with Little Motion. I think Little Motion's had a couple of plays. Gosh has looked clean on the transition, but another few half chances. I'd really love to see them maybe try that one extra pass just to open up the defense a little bit more.
Like that.
With a decent opportunity, I'd love to see him testing the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, I agree. Testing the goalkeeper was the prime priority there, and he didn't get as much on it as he wanted. But the pressure is on, and we know what happens as the pressure continues. It starts to you bend but don't break in threes. That's kind of the idea. But with the insurmountable pressure that's happening, it's only a matter of time, it feels like. But they are defending well.
Yeah, they've had pressure for around a minute here. I think they're starting to get a little bit of a boost advantage, but that is a great clear out of Slaz, which is really going to relieve all that pressure that boys in the inner circle were building. But so another great transition here. Maybe Gosh could have left that for motion. Looks like there's a little bit of a miscom, but they're adapting to it well still.
Oh, this could be, wow, what a Ronzi out.
Clear. That's unfortunate.
It takes a heavenly bounce for them, but Little Motion doesn't care. It's not awkward for him. It could be awkward for Force. It's in. Whoa, they come back in the last minute of play here. It was starting to look a little bit scary there, Chimney. And forgive my eruption of emotion, but look at this from Little Motion. And look at Gops chasing down the demo. Oh, my goodness. Chimney, take a bow. What do you see there? What do you see that I didn't?
Once again, just absolutely, like, the recognition from Gosh to recognize that Little Motion gets that up to the ceiling. He's going to play it over to Vorsful. He knows Vorsful's going to put that on target 10 times out of 10. So he goes ahead, looks for the lead block demo. Man, just a lovely play playing off each other. I think it's going to be a huge boost of confidence because, once again, they took a little bit of an early deficit, but to be able to bring it back in that fashion with still a minute left, we might be able to see them win this in regulation. Now, I don't want to jinx them once again because the team they're playing against seems quite solid and a little bit panicked at a Little Motion there, but perhaps he saw something that I didn't. They're looking really solid here, I can't lie.
That's a good moment. Forceful just couldn't react to that reset. Was so strong out to the wing. Little Motion does maybe get it over one. He does. He's going to get the bump. He's going to get the dunk. Whoa, what a save. And there is a demo in the backfield, but Little Motion's going to be able to turn with this and have space. It's a another good dunk.
He did cutting that upfield as opposed to taking it back to the back corner. You'll see a lot of people in low-ranked lobbies. They'll try to take that back, go for a cross map, but at this level, the aerial defense is so incredible. So as opposed to doing that, he tries to generate more pressure. So it really looks like the inner circle has a great read on the game and how to generate pressure time and time again. Uh-oh, this might be a little more worrisome.
Oh,
Glad we got to OT there.
We see OT. We see OT, you're right. It did get a little worrisome for a bit. We have a shot! We have an opportunity! Forceful could flick it in! It's not in! Here comes Goth for the follow-up! It's not in! Here comes the motion! It's in! Oh my goodness! You couldn't make it up! You couldn't make it up! The trifecta of the attack, the tic-tac-toe! It's in wave after wave of attack, dodging defenses, keeping the play alive. And Chimney, Little Motion, follows up to put the dagger. We're up 1-0 in the series.
That's just great play all around. I mean, Vorsful gets a really great flick to force the defense into an awkward save. I mean, Gosh does something really underrated there, whereas opposed to trying to make sure that he puts it on target, he makes sure that he puts it in a position where the defense can't reach it, and that leads to Little Motion having that open net, and of course he drains it. It's just a great play from the inner circle there.
Brother, what an exciting moment. Maoist Rocket League says, Henny, please put the same energy as Sir Win-A-Lot, please. Maoist, understood. Come watch me for a bit, but make sure you give Henny some love. Are you live currently, Chimney?
I might be about to be. I think I got the dual set up.
Okay, you let me know when, and I'll send the invite again. But, whoo, that was a bit of some scary moments, but our first overtime was crazy. Mois, that was like, I was at a 6 there. I was at a 6. All right, you don't want to see me go to a 7. All right, you don't want to see it. As the days go on and as the tournament gets longer, I get more stressed, and I just can't help but feel the energy that you guys feel in game. So I do get a little excited, and I just love competition. I love winning. I even love losing. I just love competing and being in a battle. Win or lose, I just love good, close games, and that one got me going a little bit. The coffee hit a whole different type of way there. We're on to game number 2 and match number 2. We are up 1-0. Here we go.
Yeah, I'd love to see them start off a little bit stronger than the last game. They, towards the mid and then definitely towards the end of the game, they got a lot of pressure generated, but I would love to see them do that early, which it looks like they're doing. I think they adjusted their game plan a little bit, which I think it's a great switch up. They're looking to play a little bit faster, win out some of these races to the boost, and the ball. Try to build that midfield pressure really early on.
I agree. I think they do need to start playing a bit more confidently in the midfield and cutting off the ball. They seem to be beating them to the ball right like this. I want more of that right now. I don't know why. I don't think maybe at a higher level they know they can't go there with the other teams being as fast as well. But right now, I think there's no reason why these guys shouldn't be cutting off mid ball and taking their chances with it.
Yeah, and even to your point that we're going against the higher level teams, I would love to see them actually play that way against the higher level teams, because a lot of teams, when you're seated higher, you're going to expect the lower seed teams to play a little bit more passive, a little more reserved, and they'll end up getting caught out by the teams that can really keep that aggression. So I would love to see the inner circle play this aggressive play style against those higher teams as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Absolutely. Little Motion gets a great touch there. He gets it all over to the 50. That's so important, Chimney. Tell me how important it is getting to the ball to 50 the ball in threes.
Man, it's so important. If you take yourself out of the play and they get it by you easily, essentially what you've done is you've left your team in a 2v3. If you're able to keep the ball close, get that 50, it's basically first man versus first man, and you have a chance to actually potentially get it past them, build a 2v3 of your own. But if you do lose, you still get to recover pretty well. And so ultimately, your goal is to at least be even and to not lose that battle. But yeah, it's so crucial.
We have a big defensive moment from Little Motion, who floats well. Leaves it for a teammate. Good comms there, Shirley. Here comes Forceful. Gets over one. Not over the second, but the second wave attack is on. It's going to be right back down. Little Motion did go steal boost, smartly so. Forceful had to take there. He does. Little Motion's not up. It's going to be Gosh, who leaves it in the middle for Little Motion, who gets the good pinch into the wall. Corrals it well. We've got a tight game here. And EU is just a gauntlet, isn't it, though?
It really is. All the teams are so good. Their hard clears are always pinpoint accurate, never hitting ceiling, always getting the maximum distance. Their possession play is always quite incredible. Their pressure is really good. As you can see out of the inner circle. My word, what a shot that was.
And what a save, isn't it, too? Just both done so well there. Little Motion looking to take this up the wall.
In the midfield. It looks like Blue's done a really great job this game as well as the last, to find each other on these transition plays. But it just speaks to how impressive the inner circle is to be able to cut that off so often.
Yeah, and they are doing a good job of that. Defensively this game, they look absolutely locked. And they are creating some pressure, but these blue guys are staying with it, aren't they, right now? Making everybody nervous.
They really are. I mean, 0-0, 2 minutes left. This is quite surprising, especially considering how blue team started last game, how inner circle ended last game. This has definitely got me on the edge of my seat here. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I haven't seen much in the way of like chances for either side. I have a feeling some crazy thing is going to happen to really make this a 1-0 advantage for either team. I
think so too, and you have to look at maybe our first mistake of the match here. Early does well, and here we go. We have an opportunity to go the other way. He gets one. They look for the pinch, just miss. Goffs is back up right away.
It's a great play from Little Motion. Super awkward. Gets a great touch off the wall. Able to follow.
Wow, does well there.
Great play from Goffs. Great
Forceful
composure,
does well.
recognition.
Wow. Forceful does well there
quite
too.
often you hear, don't play it across your net, don't play it across your net. But
oh!
Gosh is able to, whoa, what?
Oh my goodness.
What's happened here?
They read. Forceful does well to get out. Little Motion gets that ball, and he just pinches it down and around right in between them.
Oh no, it was a miscomm.
Absolute miscomm. No one regarding the net. No one guarding low. And if they give you the easy play, you take it. So many players struggle with that decision, don't they? They make things overcomplicated. And that's okay, but it hurts them there. I will say as well, they were playing so defensively, though. Like, they were really just locking down, looking for that one counterattack goal, which is probably a smart play, knowing that these guys are a bit better than them. They're trying to lock in, but now they're going to have to throw some things forward, and we might see this game get a little bit out of hand.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind seeing that at a blue team.
Yep, I agree.
Just even to think for the future, being able to play against teams that are playing a little more aggressive, being able to play against teams that adjust mid-series is really difficult. So it would be a really good test for the inner circle. I would love to see how they fare against it. It looks like they're faring quite well. It's a great save from Slaz, but man, inner circle is looking still so clean. It actually even looks like this switch up where blue team is trying to play a little bit quicker, a little more aggro. It looks like it's playing into the inner circle even better.
Yeah, I think so. They're just not 3 people deep on the goal line as much anymore. And but that being said, you know, we have to be careful that they don't actually convert on one of these more aggressive plays. And it seems to me so far, everyone's okay. Everyone's playing well. They're handling the pace of play. And we're going to find out if they can get one for the road here. Or we're going to end up in overtime. Big moment from Little Motion. He's got to play. He does. And Vorceful wins
save.
next. And Vorceful wins
Man.
next. That should do it.
Inner Circle is so sure-handed at the back.
Oh, they
I'm glad.
they do play up.
Yeah. Their backboard defense is so incredible. To be able to catch it that consistently in transition is very not easy to do. I mean, try that in your
Hi,
ranked
Raven.
games.
Hi,
You'll
Triumph.
see how hard it is to get that first touch that Little Motion was able to get earlier with only 50 boosts to his name, and he carries it across the midfield. Almost
Yes.
gets a pinch with Forceful. My word.
It's
Looking very
just
clean.
top notch, and he keeps the ball close the whole time, ready to 50. And it's you almost don't know what to do there. For people new in chat, thank you for the couple of YouTube follows I just got there. I see you. We are doing Rlcs. This is EU day 2, and our team's looking really solid. But yeah, the backboard defense comment you made earlier as well is something to it's not something to forget about. They definitely a big moment for that is they try to force that ball high, right? That first person challenging is just forcing the ball high and forcing them to the backboard defense, and that's a huge thing at threes is forcing the ball, not always winning every 50.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those of you at home listening, try to take something away from this series. That's, oh my word, what a touch.
That's a crazy
Great
touch.
collection from Gosh. The big thing with first man on defense is you're not trying to win. The idea is, like you said, to force high. If you force them high to the backboard, you'll have a teammate waiting there. They'll collect, and you'll be able to transition out of defense. But if you try to play for that beat every single time, oh my word.
Oh, what a save! Oh my
word, what a
god!
save from Slaz.
Jeez.
Almost shut me up for a second there.
Yeah, it did. I was shook. Another wave of attack here, though.
Boys in orange, a little bit low on boost here. I'm looking to motion to get another collection, and he gets a great first touch once again.
Sheesh.
Oh my word, what a flick.
Oh my god, he gets
So
there.
creative.
Yeah, very creative. Another good dunk. Gosh has got to be here. He's got to be strong. He is. No panic from him. Experienced player.
Gets a nice little fake out there.
Yeah.
Forced with a little bit of an errant touch, is able to get back to it for great 50 now.
So really well
Dashes
done.
along the sidewalk.
Here comes
Ball
Goffs.
mid to Gosh.
Little motion. Not
There's
a
a
lot of
Goff.
boost. Down divorce. That's smart play. He's going for the double backboard defense. That's what we're talking about. Force them high. You've got someone on the backboard. Force them there.
Absolutely. I will say the blue team seem to have some pretty good backboard defense, but for all their backboard defense they had last game and this one, the decider last game was that miscom on the backboard.
It was, ironically. Yeah.
It broke my heart to see it, so I
Yep.
kind of would like to see some good Rocket League, but that doesn't happen. But great backboard defense again. Okay, looks like Blue's a little bit more sure-handed this game.
Yep, I see that. And they get a great touch here. Could Force will get to the next ball. No, he does force him out wide to his teammate. Goffs is going to be up. Goffs is going to be out. Here we go. They're so good at this off the back wall. He gets a good pinch, and he gets over the next, and Little Motion will take over. They do a good job of that. Good recognition. Goffs just has to stay on it. He does it.
Oh my word, what a bump.
The bump was on.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Goff's
Yep.
going for the bump, and the third man from
Oof.
Inner Circle not quite ready for that. This might be an awkward bounce. Great. move from
They
Goff.
take care of that really well.
They really do. Their defense as third man especially.
It's a great
so
fake.
incredible.
It is.
It's a great flick.
Easier to beat. Oh, it's over to Vorce. It's going to be in. Whoa!
What a play!
Jimmy, take us through what you see here.
Gobbs gets a really lovely wave dash reset onto this. Gets it over to Vorceful. Vorceful places it perfectly behind the defense. Oh my word, that is only something you're gonna see out of the Inner Circle. That was spectacular.
Absolutely spectacular. We love to see that. They take a 1-0 lead, and this might be it. Nope. Little Motion makes a guaranteed save there, which he should make, but he still had to make it. He gets a great reset over first one, and he fakes that. Leaves it drop for Vorce.
Great positioning from Vorceful. If he wasn't as aggressively positioned there, he could have been in a 3v1 situation there for a second. but-
Agreed.
Man,
Oh my
dude.
goodness.
Oh my word.
What the? That's wild. I don't care what anyone
Yeah,
says.
that was
That is insane. And Little Motion's gonna have to do something with another set. He can just keep it close every time he gets. Oh, that's so good.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Transition play out of Little Motion today has been second to none, honestly.
Wow, it's just perfection. It is. It is. He just looks super comfortable on the ball, and Vorce just doesn't get that boost there, but he gets a good 50.
It's great 15.
Gosh, he gets that over. A little bit of panic from the goal line there from those guys. Gosh won't be able to get that.
Ooh,
Maybe unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. I agree.
So Vorceful there, slightly cutting the rotation. Instead of going all the way back there as third man, he hesitates and slows down his rotation a little bit. Recognizes that the defense is a little bit awkward and actually gets himself a shooting opportunity. He can't quite convert on it, but we'd love to see the heads-up play from Vorceful there.
Oh, that's the first good chance for Blue here, and it's going to be intercepted. Back to the backboard defense guy. They're not only playing backboard defense, they're forcing the ball to their backboard defense sometimes by passing it to him as well, which is high level play. Expected,
is very creative.
expected here, but still very high level.
Yeah, they're using each other quite well. Their first man, second man, and third man on defense and offense are just playing so well. It's really incredible.
It is, and Little Motion hopefully getting another touch there. He does, just into a safer area. Still 1-0. Still one mistake away from potential danger, but they do have to start pushing up the field now with 30 seconds left, and that's going to give Little Motion the chance. He fakes. Oh! It could be in! It's in!
Oh, almost at the save, but my word, what a play.
He does get the reset here, and he elects just not to use it, quite simply. He might have been a bit awkward to use it, but smartly so. Touches it straight down. He'll probably say that's his goal, really, but here we go.
Yeah, and even there, we see the clear difference between Blue and our boys in the inner circle. The third man / second man for Orange side there was able to play quite aggressively, whereas Blue side, they were too passive, and they ended up getting beat. And then the inner circle has a clear-cut transition opportunity where Little Motion has the entire skies to play with and fakes it out for his teammate. So we just see the proactivity from inner circle is really what's been the difference maker in this game.
Yeah, I agree. And just doesn't get that dunk. And he leaves it for Little Motion smartly. And it seems like this is going to be over as well. And like I said, as soon as the Blue pushed out of their end just one time, and they pretty much immediately got countered. Good save. And that's what happens.
Okay.
That's what happens. They were definitely playing to keep the game close, not playing to win. And it's not easy, like in most sports, when the team sits back and keeps everyone behind the ball and plays a very defensive style. It will be low-scoring games, but it's hard to win games like that. But you can definitely keep them close. And I think that was a bit of a business decision from that squad there.
Yeah, and they actually had the right idea. They played it off the corner wall, and then their second man faked the shot, tried to play it mid for their third man, but the third man was just a little bit too defensively positioned. They were playing to not lose instead of trying to play to win, and that was just the difference there. Then once the inner circle had their chance on offense, they all just collapsed on the ball and were able to turn it in.
Yep, and maybe that's just a confidence thing going through, but I think they'll be happy with that result. I think this is a good game for the inner circle to kind of wake up and kind of feel a bit of pressure in an overtime. It's good to have that feeling early on and come out on top.
It really is, and they're honestly showing their strengths. They're not showing many weaknesses, but when they are, they're able to show that they can cover them up pretty quickly and adapt mid-series too, which is really quite impressive.
Yeah, good mentals from these kids, and even better play. Some of those touches we see in the air is just something that I will never be there mechanically for Rocket League.
Oh, nonsense! You could get there.
I'll never be there. The amount of hours that it's going to take is too many. Chimney. Maybe you'll be there one day doing that every single time. You're pretty much already there. Your touches on the ball, your aerial skills are far better than mine. Have we ever 1v1'd?
I don't think we have. No.
That'd be a scary 1v1.
Scary for me, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So good on the ground.
Yeah, I think I'd turn that into a very boring game very quick.
Oh no, I think ground plays are exciting.
I don't think you'd be able to resist going for a clip. I think that'll be your downfall in our 1v1.
Yeah.
I think that would be it.
That's my play style, yeah.
I'm scoring empty nets after every time. I'm just dribbling the ball into the net. That's all I'm doing.
Hey, hardest mechanic.
It is. But not for the inner circle today. They've shown prowess. They've shown great integrity. They've shown great ways in staying in games that they were kind of struggling on. It wasn't going their way the entire time, but they had immense amount of pressure, and they find ways to win games. You can't teach that. That's blood-born in you. When the going gets tough, do you get nervous or do you lock in? Does the adrenaline affect you positively or negatively? And it affects all these guys positively, which is why I'm so excited to bring these guys to the stream for sure. Now that you've seen a bit of the play, what do you think about the squad? I know you've seen these guys a bit before, but you're seeing them live in time, in person right now. What do you have to say about it?
I am incredibly impressed. I don't want to go too hard in the complimenting and potentially jinx them, but
of course,
I mean the rotations are incredibly clean. We've seen teams that play really well together on offense, such as like your FaZe clans of old, but their big problem is their third man positioning. They're overcommitting. They didn't have the greatest back wall defense. I mean, there's the infamous first killer moment, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they seem to be really, really solid on defense, playing off each other really well. Like you were mentioning, bringing it to their backboard player, like air dribbling it to him so he can catch on the back wall. Their transition play is honestly quite incredible. They're using mechanics that, typically people use to clip like your wall dashes and your side walls, just in really creative ways to break out of the defense. And they're pinpoint with it, not making too many mistouches, not making too many errors, not leaving any gaps when they're doing it, recovering out of it well. It's quite impressive, I can't lie.
It is. It's fun to be a part of. That's kind of been my life with Rocket League is I'm not good enough. However, I will say Tenacity hated the way I played and was dogging on me the whole time.
Was he against you or on your team?
He was against me.
I mean, you're a good player when people hate playing against you.
I know. He's like, this is just annoying, blah, blah, blah. He's like, and I said, I bet him 5 gifted subs. It's beginning of the season, so I was playing with Vol.rl, who's been SSL before. He hasn't been there in a while.
Oh, wow.
So we were both like GC2 Div 3-ish, which is like for the beginning of the season, that's actually pretty high. Like 1650 right now is pretty competitive.
Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
And Tenacity was pissed that Vol was using his alt, but his main is actually lower than than my main right now, so it would have been the same. And I wasn't sure I wanted to talk about this. Is Tenacity actually SSL?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's SSL. He had a bunch of SSL tags.
He's been there before, yeah.
He's been there a lot. From every time I see him, he's in SSL lobby. So I mean, he's SSL a bunch of times, and he was in GC2 Div 3. So I don't know what the difference is, but that being said, I do understand that the way I play is like ratty and a bit annoying and like strenuous and disciplined, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the game's a lot funner when people just let you win. But I wasn't gonna do that. I got MVP of the match, mind you. Yeah, he's SSL all the time. Okay, Henny, yeah, he's been SSL for like a ton of seasons. Okay, so I got MVP of the match. I was dogging, bro. The one thing we talked about earlier is like cutting rotation in twos. He kept asking why I wasn't going back post, and then I was like, okay, so 30 seconds in, I'm like, may the best streamer win. Do you want to do a 5 gifted sub bet? Like whoever wins, 5 gifted subs. And he was down, and at the end of the game, he said he didn't like the way I played, so he's not giving me the money.
What?
Yeah, I was like, and now I don't need the money. I was typing to him like, hey, how about we just follow each other and we don't have to do the 5 gifted sub. He's like, I'll be honest with you, man, I'm not giving you anything because you used someone on an alt. And I don't like the way you played.
That's so cringe.
I was like, okay. I was like, I already said you don't have to give me the 5 gifted. We just like follow each other and call it a day, which I think is pretty nice. Like,
That was really nice of you. I mean,
because we made them FF. Like it was like 4-1.
Oh god.
I scored an amazing aerial goal as well.
Okay.
It was sick. You know what I've been doing? I would like to hear your opinion on it. When you get off the wall and you still have your flip, I've been just single jumping up when the ball's a bit low to raise it. Like I change my levels like a whole car's length and then start coming down at the net instead of going for the reset.
Okay, I see. So you like jump off the wall, jump again, and then kind of like drive it in.
Yeah. Maybe I'll quickly try and show you here. I think I have the video. This is me reacting.
This is me reacting to Tenacity.
He says some mean things about me, brother.
Getting mad at me.
I said just a friendly five gifted sub bet. And I got a great touch. Bang! He says this is lucky. It's not lucky. We'll watch again. This is so calculated. He's in a terrible spot, by the way.
Yeah. He's way too close, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's calculated. I'd agree, right?
That's a really good reaction.
Yeah. I see him cutting the ball off at the first post.
I know Vol's trying to find that ball back down.
Yeah, like I know Vol's trying to.
We weren't giving a lot of boost to them. Can only do so much.
See if I can find it again.
Bang!
I know Vol is going front post here. I know he's got to cut it off early, so I'm cutting that rotation there, right? That's actually pretty standard. I don't even think that's that. Like he's just way too deep, right?
Terrible spot, by the way.
Yeah, this is great help defense.
Yeah, just right there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna.
That's not accidental.
If the ball goes anywhere else,
that's a really good reaction.
I can't let the ball go to him. He's gonna score, right? So I don't care where else the ball goes. Just can't go to him there. That's all.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not judging you by you. I'm judging you by how you're playing. And it's annoying.
He's dogging on me, eh?
I just don't like
I'm sure it's more fun when people let you win. I don't know if you could hear him there, but
Yeah, you and your boy Vol. Not a big fan of y'all at the moment.
I was like, all right.
Holy cringe.
I was like, okay, my bad.
That's a great bump by me, and then Vol.
I think. Oh yeah, here's the. Okay, here it is.
Oh yeah, I do this a lot too. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
My
about,
main's
right?
higher than Vol's main right now, so
So I go here.
I really like this.
And then I
touch.
cook
It,
We'll see it on the replay.
I absolutely cook him.
He wants
Oh,
out.
yeah.
He wants out. I don't know what he hates about that play, but look at this. This is the one I'm talking about. Just up like that. You see that?
yeah.
And
yeah.
just creates the different angle. And I think it's.
Absolutely cooked.
It's-
Anyways, he.
I mean, it is. It's like genuinely so smart
and
because
I
you
tell
counteract
him, you
the down momentum.
Yeah. Anyways, he wasn't too happy. He said some pretty mean things, and then
Wow.
declined the bet after I said we didn't have to do the bet. He just wanted to make a point. He said I was using a Smurf. I got MVP though, and I dogged on him.
Yeah.
Actually, the first play I pass it over to Vol. I do the Sircle fake, so I get the one guy and I push it around the second guy, and Vol just scores an empty net. So really, like his goal is just anybody in GC2 Div 3 at the beginning of the season scoring it. It's one of those sitters, right, where I just pass it around. So I played really well, and I feel hard done by, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think he's a bad guy at all. I would just, he knows what it's like to be a streamer and have a lot of hate. You know, that's the only thing. So I'm like, I wish he like backed me up a little bit there and was just like,
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
GGs
he's
and-
sending hate your way now, so that's.
yeah, I did have a couple
I'm sorry,
people,
man.
a bunch of people actually from the stream. We had like 100 viewers at one point. They were just like, "You're a fucking rat." Well, a bunch of people hate. And I was like, "Oh man!" I was like, "That's bullshit." I was like, "Whatever." And then I asked him, I was like, "Well, if you want to just 1v1, we can do that." And he didn't want to.
Wow.
I
That's
was like, "Wow, you're gonna talk all this shit, and I give you the opportunity for the 1v1, and there ain't no
I'm
1v1."
staying alive. Okay.
Are you ready? Are you in?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I want from these boys today. I want that dog in them. I want that dog in them.
Yeah.
No fear. If the other team asks the 1v1, we do it after the game. Yo, 1v1 me, bro. I want them to take care of all of the
I
intensity.
love that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I thought I played a really well done game there, Chimney.
I think you did too. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that was ended like that.
Yeah, it's okay though. We move on and we bring the negative energy out and we bring the positive energy in. Davoof is going to be good. This is going to be a good team.
Oh.
This is going to be. They might
Davoof and-
want to reset. We're saying 1 second. We'll see how it goes here. The game's almost
So
underway.
I don't know Apple, but I do know Davoof and Tho, and they are scary.
Yes.
Tho's been around for so long.
Yeah. So he's still making runs.
Oh,
It's
is that
just a
Chippy?
social thing right now.
I recognize. Shit.
Yeah, this is a good team. This is a team that if
Okay.
we beat, I'd be very proud of. If we lose, it's a very losable game, and we're gonna find out what we're made of right here. This is exciting.
This will be a good game. I'm calling it now. I think that we're gonna start off strong against the better team.
I think so too. I think that's actually these guys are gonna be a bit more locked in. They're gonna want to be a bit more locked
so
in.
Smart from Borsful to leave
Yep.
that mid boost. For those of you watching at home, make sure you leave those boosts on your rotation. It speeds up the rotation.
Yes.
You leave it for your man rotating back. You take the corner boost, and you have a free play. It's so smart. Oh my word.
This is gonna be tough here. We do have men back, so that's okay. Chippy's trying to get his sidewall read here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that from Goffs. We've been possessing so well on the backboard, and he opts just to give the ball away.
Yep. Maybe a
Great
little
play
bit
from
of
Emotion.
early jitters. Yeah, that was a great flick. We need someone up here. You get it over to Vorse. Not just save the ball, find a teammate.
Great possession play.
Oh, there's a whiff. Little Motion's got space.
Ooh.
A big demo at the back.
Oh.
Can Goffs get anything going here fast? He gets to the ceiling well. Gets the 50. It could be.
Okay. That's a good shot. Oh, what a save.
Just a little
I like
soft.
That from Goffs, though. I like that from
Ooh.
Goffs. He's showing that he's still feeling. Oh my god, what a bump. There's one
Oh!
in the back.
Oh!
Oh my word, what a play.
God, Jimmy!
What the heck?
Jimmy, take us
Out
through.
of nowhere. Borsful plays it to himself. Zen or Devo as tries to score it, hits off the bar, but Little Motion is there to follow up. That's just so great. This is what I was talking about. Their second man is following up their first man so perfectly with so much speed. They're just crashing the net. there's no way you can react in time to that. It's so lovely. It's gonna do wonders for their confidence. Forceful once again, getting a reset, trying to take it low. Oh my goodness.
The pace of play here seems so much faster than the last game. Surely you think that too, right, Chimney?
They have leveled up since last game, and I think that part of it is needing to play against it. Oh my gosh.
Great fake.
That's such a great lead.
Oh, that's such a good lead!
Wait a minute. They are playing so well right now.
Look at this leave. Oh, he does. He dodges it right at the last second. I wonder if there was some comms. He's actually coming back on the recovery to get the demo there. Maybe it caused some problems.
My word, they're playing so
Fake play
smart.
off the
So heads
kickoff.
up.
Fake play off the kickoff.
That
Here they
was-
come.
Oh my gosh. Are they gonna do a repeat?
Oh, he tries. He comes
Oh,
get all
not
the way
quite.
over. Down a little motion.
confidence
Smartly.
right now.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh! No, surely not. Oh, he fakes. They've elevated their play here.
yeah, still great play in the midfield. Still cutting it off, making it awkward for Blue. Even those small things, they're still doing well. Let's see how they're gonna be tested on defense here. It's gonna be Goss. Is he gonna
Ooh,
collect?
well done.
He does try to. He can't quite get it. He does try to collect there though. So
What
that's
the-
what we like to see. My word.
Oh, this is going to be
Look at the
tough.
motions
He's got to
here.
get there. Oh, what a save from Force.
Oh, what a save from Borsville.
Another good save from Force, and they clear. Woo!
Great
And don't
patience,
break.
Little motion. Great job not panicking.
Oh, he's just in a dangerous area there. Little motion recognizing where that ball's going to probably want to go and just hanging out there with no boost.
Yeah,
They do
it's
these
still
quarter boosts.
nervy.
Yep, they do these quarter boosts. They do get it. And we want no one else other than Little Motion on that. They get the demo. They get the 50, and they get the mid
And
boost.
what a clear. This should be a relieving of pressure.
Another demo,
Goss, great
huge.
demo. Hold on. Great collection.
Yep.
That was
Good.
sure-handed as always. He's always been such a great player.
Good, another good 50. Feels like they're not giving him a lot of space there. Little Motion gets a couple of touches. Oh, well done. Well, they're defending well. They just need to get out of this little spell of pressure. That's a great clear.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
that
he pops it up
the
for
early
Goss.
jitters are still there a little bit. but
Somebody!
Where would it be?
Yes!
But oh my word, what a shot! Little Motion's shooting has been genuinely impeccable today.
Yes, he's
Great
spot
beat from
on.
Goss. Great
Uh,
50 from Borsville, and you see once again the aggressive third man positioning. They're all in their offensive third, ready to help each other out, but they're also rotating out. So even though technically the third man was going for that, they have a third. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Somebody
what a
should
save.
have Blue team.
Everybody there.
It's
Borsville
great
gets it
possession
up.
play. This is great play from Borsville now.
That's a great leave from Little Motion. They got to have that calmed. That's just brilliant. The third goal there relieves the pressure a little bit, doesn't it? But
It really does, yeah.
yeah, a little scary when you start the game and you want it to go well. And it's just a game of moments, isn't Rocket League? Just a game of multiple little moments that you either take them or you don't.
It really is. And it looks like the thing that I'm most impressed with from inner circle here is just their willingness. Oh my gosh! Oh my word! Hold on! What a play from the. Let's take a minute to talk about this.
We could
He
give love
dunks
here.
himself off the ceiling, beast mode-esque. Gets a reset. Places it bottom right.
Wow.
Gets a fully defended net. That is not easy to do, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think Little Motion took that personally. Let's look out.
If he did, then the Blue has something to worry about because Little Motion's been on point today.
Oh, what a great speed. Off the ceiling.
Up the
Oh,
ceiling.
he gets a touch.
and they're
There's
playing
no
with
space.
confidence today.
No space. Great touch over to Forceful, who just wasn't really quite ready for that. That might cause a problem.
Little motion, low boost. It's a pretty good, great collection here. Might have been cutting off his teammate a little bit of a miscomm.
He
but
did.
these
I think he
things
did,
happen,
but
these things happen.
they
do
had to
have
roll with it.
buffer. Uh-oh.
Here
Got
comes
two
Goffs.
Cut down to one here.
Great 50. He gets another touch. Good speed by
Great
Goffs.
recovery from Goss. My word. Made himself a little bit awkward and then somehow managed to make the other team awkward. That's just the mark of a great player there. Able
It
to
is.
adapt to any situation they're put in.
Chippy gets it over to Tho. Forceful's going to touch this again.
Another
No.
Double commit.
Yeah, awkwardly. Definitely awkwardly.
Worries them.
The speed of the game is just getting a little bit more, I think. Great 50.
Definitely is.
The little pool shot there. And that should do it.
Looking
I
that
like to
might
jinx
do it
things,
for
by
game
the
one.
way. So, you
Does
can,
do it for game
I'll
one.
make you nervous every time. That does do it for game one.
Once again, I mean, they started off quite a bit stronger. You know, it felt a little bit more loose, where it was, as opposed to playing quite defensive like in the first two series, they were really going out there and trying to win. Now, it did leave quite a lot of opportunities on the table for Blue Team. If they start to convert on some of those, I might be a little bit worried, but they were able to rotate very quickly and recover quite well. But we did see some double commits. Saw quite a few double commits, and obviously 2 people going, twice the chance of hitting it. It's better to have a double commit than a no commit, but man, blue team definitely is going to have some opportunities if the inner circle doesn't clean that up.
I actually have to agree with you 100% there. I think it actually it's going to come down to the type of goals that blue is going to have to score in order to score. And we saw that it's going to take something special, but they did have some half chances that inner circle were kind of all over, which we like to see. But the chances definitely, it did look like the inner circle was the better team. And yeah, I think game 1 is deserved, and we're going to have to find out if game 2 is going to be much different. What a save from Goffs.
Great shot. Great cover, yeah. Little motion, covering the most dangerous angles, forces him into a spot where he can't hit it.
Yeah.
With power, and then Goffs is able to cover that. It's great defense. Looking already quite a bit better in this game. Maybe it was just those game 1 jitters. They're playing off each other a lot better, positioning a lot better. Oh my word!
That could have went anywhere.
Oh, with a great play.
Little motions there. Easy save for him.
Great patience. It's so easy to dive across the net on that, but little motion with great understanding and awareness there to not panic.
They 50 so well, if you guys see that.
As well, my word.
If you see those 50s, like that's all calculated 50s. They don't use a lot of air roll, do they? They stay very... Oh, my goodness. Got to be a save, and it is.
Decent touch from Goffs. Not the greatest touch from Little Motion, but he is able to recover.
Oh, they just miss each other. Oh, this could be in.
Situation, but once again, blue just kind of rushes it. They might be able to commit. They do convert here on the
Tough
open.
goal down, that's it.
Let's break this down. We do commit heavily for this play here, which we are used to doing, and I don't hate it. Live by the sword, die by the sword. But
yep. I think they were trusting Goffs for the better touch there, and he was right there, and he just missed it a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see if they
Blue
can get
is able
something
to convert,
back.
Though. Something they weren't able to do last game, so this might be worrisome signs. Goffs with another miss here. Hoping to see Goffs get a really good goal to really get his confidence back, because he's been playing quite incredible.
He has.
Muskies, wall dashes, everything. And in this game, he just hasn't been able to get quite into it like he was in previous series.
Yeah, I agree. He's been playing a bit of a third-man role here. We're trying to get little motion up the field, and Goffs has been doing well doing that, and that's what we do want to see. We want to see our stars players getting the chances. A great bump, and they cut rotation there smartly. Goffs is going to be back up. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hopefully that does not hit the roof.
Earlier, they were seeing mid, but now they have this transition play. Are they able to convert? We do force it eye.
You have to imagine that we do score one. We should. It's very hard to keep everybody off the score sheet in Rocket League.
It really is, yeah.
But the better teams are able to do it. That's great speed from Goffs. And Vorse is going to be up. Oh, it's faked down, and Little Motion could be hitting it in.
Little Motion might be able to. That's a great save from Tho. He's also able to keep it close so he can transition out here.
That's huge, right? Don't panic, yeah.
In.
Oh, that's a great fake.
Oh, my word. Fakes on both ends. Now, which one of those was a win-a-lot fake is we'll have to figure out potentially later. Forceful here in a very awkward situation. It's just going to always be at such a disadvantage here in what seems to be maybe a 3-on-1. Goffs doesn't quite get his challenge.
He got bumped.
Yeah, Vorse is getting bumped. It's a great bump. It's a great play.
Not much you
can do.
It's
honestly something that we've seen the inner circle do quite a lot, where there'll be an open net, and then, well, it's not quite open, but the lead blocker ensures that it is open. And
yeah.
Kind of the creativity that we're going to need to see out of the inner circle once again. I'm kind of worried about their defense. They're quite sure-handed here from Little Motion. Little Motion is still playing out of his mind, and on offense they're playing quite well. Goffs up here.
Oh,
we're going to need to see him
another
score.
great save.
It's honestly a great shot. Just put it on net. I'm hoping that they'll build his confidence at least a little bit.
Yep, he did have a good moment. He got a good read, and I think the next goal is going to be a big one. I'll actually be as bold to say I think the next goal wins this game.
I honestly don't disagree. I think it's going to maybe depend a little bit more. I think if Goffs can score the next goal, I think they run away with this and potentially 4-2 in the game. I think if it's Little Motion, maybe the same thing, but we really need to see Little Motion or Goffs getting going, because I think Little Motion's pop-up potential is just, it's there, and so is Goffs, but Vorseful's just been so consistent all throughout. I would love to see if Vorseful could set up one of his two teammates.
I think it will happen here. We're going to find out. Oh, it's a good bump. Is anyone there to finish?
Great bump. Oh, so unfortunate. And Goffs does commit once again. They might be able to convert here once again. It's a great chow from Vorse.
Oh, what a save.
Oh my word, what a save.
Oh, that is awkward. It's a good pass back to Chippy. They get one bump. And we have to start throwing some stuff at the kitchen sink here.
Great play from Little Motion. And he get his to a teammate.
He tries.
Unfortunately, Blue
It's
team goes
read
in
well.
first. Oh my gosh, the control
Jeez.
from Little Motion. I know it doesn't go anywhere, but the
Just
touches are so incredible.
Yeah, to be able to 50 the ball there. Oh, they get it over. Oh, Little Motion couldn't convert. That was the moment right there. I don't know if they're going to get a better look than that.
I hope they don't get two in their own heads. It was a great idea. It was a great idea. The
It
important
is.
thing to realize there is we're getting opportunities. We're getting half chances. Just keep converting. Keep up the pressure. Keep trying. Great demo. Promotion. The great collection once again. It's just a great demo from Davu. Great touch. A little bit fast, Davu.
fake.
Promotion. Great chow in his back corner. It's just a little bit. I mean, we have to get antsy here. We have to throw a little bit more at the play, but
Yes,
in
we
doing
do.
so, we're wasting valuable seconds.
One before the
Yeah, gotta get it
countdown
to
here
teammate.
could be important. It's another great fake. And they're definitely slowing this game down. It's going to be 1-1. We're in for like I said earlier, we are in for a contest this match. This is one I've been looking at and going, this is going to be a test. 1-1.
Series.
Here we go.
Honestly, what is good for the inner circle is that Blue's game management was not on point there. They were not adjusting their play style. They were not trying to play more defensive. Honestly, all it was there is that we lost the game as opposed to them winning, which is an
It feels
important
that
mental reframe, which means that it was really in our own control. If we can start to just dial that on a little bit more, and we can play a little bit more solid on the defense and try to convert all those half chances that we had, I really think that we can win this series.
I agree. I think it's just one mistake, and then they sat on it, and then they got one more counter. But if they're given Little Motion chances like that multiple times, I'm going to say those are going to start dropping in. They're making goal line saves without any boost. They made like 3 of them that game. I mean, that something's got to give, but we know how Rocket League can be. It can be unforgiving, and this is where we're going to have to lock in and battle against a little bit of bad luck, I think, that we had that game, and also some of our own demise, like you said.
Yeah. And I mean, you really can't be. I mean, as much as we talk about the inner circle and what they could have done differently, we really have to speak to Blue Team. They're being incredible players.
They
I
are.
mean, they're going to be there for every single chance, every single half chance. They're going to be putting on your net. They're going to be converting those half chances at a very high margin. But looks like we're actually really solid on defense here. And should be quite awkward. Little Motion does get a dunk over the top. Hold on. Who's first to this? It's Forceful. We get
Oh!
Is that in? What a shot!
It's in.
Forceful.
Oh!
Oh my word. Great play off the rip. We are sure-handed in the back. Little Motion diving at that play. Getting a demo just absolutely incredible from Forceful Little Motion to convert on that. We love to see it. I think that could be really, really, really good signs.
I think so too. The first goal is so important, and it's going to come down to, I think, some good kickoffs as well. We've seen some kickoff plays go the opposite way for us, and it has to be read. We do expect Forceful to read those. However, here we go. This could be in. Hit that well. Whew. Chimney,
Honestly,
I'm
like you
starting
said,
to get
it's a
nervous.
good hit.
Starting to get nervous, Chimney.
Yeah, I'm getting excited because, like you
Yeah.
said, that was a good hit from Goffs. I think that that's showing his confidence. I think they took that timeout, that little breather. We're going to try and activate him a little more. He's quick to that ball. I'm starting to see good signs from Goffs here, and I think that that's really going to be the difference maker. If we can get Goffs activated, I think we win this series.
I think we will, and I think you're right. I think as soon as Goffs is feeling a bit more in the play, I think that one little moment there he had to shake off, and he's shaking it off. I think we're ready to go.
Definitely. We're seeing him run ahead for demos, getting good touches in the defense over to Forceful, being really aggro on offense. I'm quite excited. Now this is going to be his big test. It's a good hit over to Forceful though. I'd love to see him rotate out here, activate Little Motion.
Yeah, he
Instead we
does.
do really good, it's a really strange rotation, but we're able to adapt to it quite well, and we're able to get this mid. Ooh, Forceful with a half chance there, almost reads the defense.
And they're putting a lot of pressure on right now. They are not leaving their end. But they do get, finally they get a boost rotation, but here comes Little Motion again, gets it around the first guy, all important. Oh, he gets another 50 kickoffs. Turn on this.
The challenge.
He does, it's up, and here comes Forceful.
Goffs.
Anybody next? Little Motion. Oh,
We still have the pressure.
oh, it's a rule one. They break it.
We're breaking it. No.
No. What could go on there? There was pandemonium on the goal line. Everybody was panicked, and we don't know what's going to happen next, but we have boost possession, and we have people in our own end, so it's going to be all right. No one. Everyone's left. Okay, they relaxed here. There's a bit of space for the other squad, and here comes Little Motion. Getting it. Uh-oh.
We do get over Little Motion.
Oh, we have some
Goffs with a
space.
great challenge. My word, Goffs has really leveled up this game.
He has, absolutely. This is a better game we've seen from him for sure. He's been all over them. He's just been the answer. Yeah, that's a great fake. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who can get there.
70 boost. Really do not much. It's a great demo from Goffs.
A little motion. And here they go.
From Goffs too.
Oh! Oh! What?
Oh my word! This is not easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even do this. He's able to contort his car around to get almost like
like a pinch
slash ground pin.
musty
off
ground
of
pinch.
Demo and then a pump.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, they're playing with confidence. 2-0 up, half the game gone. Inner circle. Go on.
And how important is it to go when it's a best of 5 to win that, to go to game 2?
It really, it's so crucial.
Ooh, here they
so
come back.
understated, but hold on a minute. This was a great play. Let's talk about this for a moment.
Jeez.
Davu with a great Zutch here.
Ooh.
Able to get the reset. Over to Chippy, and Chippy with a great touch.
Yeah, finished with authority there.
Dead to rights. He does still get in a decent position to shadow any touch that isn't quite good from Chippy, but
Yeah.
I mean, a player of Chippy's caliber, he's going to drain that every single time.
He is. And here they go. They got another chance here. Oh, what a save from Vorst. Great read. Needed that save. Slim, how you guys doing in RLCS? Thank you for the subscription, Calvin Ball. This is some great Rocket League. We're looking okay. We're tied 1-1 here. 2 minutes left. And we're up this game 2-1. So we're trying to take a 2-1 series lead. And here comes Vorstful. Faking it for little motion. He's going to be down. He's going to be what a play. That is calculated. Chippy. Chippy, take us through what you see here.
An incredible challenge from Goffs. His confidence is already back. Vorst with the fake for little motion, whose shooting has just been second to none today. Bar down when it needs to be. Bottom righties when it needs to be. Some of the best shooting I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't lie, I win a lot. This has been just incredible. What a performance.
And we're in.
Game 3, that's just so crucial. And Vorstful hitting it over the top. My word.
My goodness. And, like, you know what? It's just this bump here, I think, does it. I think, nope, Devouf just can't get there. It's too much pressure on the 50, and we're up 4-1. And showing this last game was a fluke, and we're here to take game number 3. Slim, I hope to see you. I hope we play against you. That'd be really cool for me, Slim. Slim is actually our Inner Circle member for Turkey, who won the Turkey game. And here comes Goffs again. Yeah, so that was cool. They Inner Circle represented Turkey at World Cup, which was really neat.
I saw you mentioned that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
How did they do?
They got out of the group stage, which was crazy. In an overtime thriller, they needed to win the last group stage game against the other team that needed to win the last group stage game, and they ended up doing it in an overtime thriller. It was quite wild.
Little motion, okay, with the triple toss.
Yeah, that was wild.
Hold on a minute.
He didn't even have a lot of boost, did he?
Yes, lad. Okay, so they made it to groups. Is it over? When does that happen?
That already happened, and they ended up losing to Germany in the round of 16, who went to the final as well. They're so good. It was really cool to cast that game, though, to be honest.
That must have been sick, yeah.
Italy was really strong as well.
Yeah. I'm sure France and
France would have been cool to
England
see. That
probably
might be
get
in.
to- Oh no! Wait a minute.
That just does it.
Man, little motion shooting. The shooting from everyone this game has been quite incredible. Even the shots that they missed, they're making sure it's still in an awkward position where
Absolutely.
they can't get a clean clear up. So there's been a really holy voice crack. This has been a really great game and a really great adaptation from Inner Circle.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to say hi to chat here, Asim, hello. Yeah, this is RLCS for EU side, and MSN, we are about to be up 2-1 in the series here. Heaven forbid an absolute miracle from the guys in blue.
Now, wait a minute. There is still a chance here.
A little curse of the commentator action, but I'm gonna stay true with my confidence here. I'm gonna say we're taking this game.
It's some great tiki-taka in favor of, or paying homage to MSN in chat. But hopefully we can show our own little flair here. Little motion over the top. It's a little bit of an awkward situation. I don't know if Goffs can get here. It's bar down and in.
Okay. I'm gonna stay confident here.
I'm gonna stay confident, like you said.
Yeah, I'm still thinking we're coming out of this one. Some weird momentum going into the next game, though.
Indeed, yeah. It's an important consideration. Look at it. What a Goffs. Quite awkward. The boot put. Oh dear.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, what a save.
Needed that save. That would have made things very interesting.
It really would have.
Oh, that's going
It's
to.
also still dangerous, though.
We can't stop the bleeding.
left.
Can't stop the bleeding.
Now, these teams are all really incredible. They're going to be able to keep the ball up for quite a while, but
They
just
are.
as incredible they are keeping the ball up, they're also incredible getting the ball down. This is going to be quite interesting. Hopefully we're not having a this is Rlcs situation here. Little motion it though. Over the
Huge.
sidewall. Vorstful is forced to it. He clears it long. Chippy
Little
clears it
motion.
long too. Into the corner. Just kidding.
Oh my
Little
goodness.
motion. Puts a
Into the
shot,
corner.
a screamer on net.
Uh-oh. There it is.
So, accidentally beats his teammate there. Bad comms from
Ooh.
the blue team, but
Ooh.
a great kill from I think it was Vorstful.
Uh,
Never
all right.
worried. Never worried.
Never worried?
Never
worried? I need to change my deodorant, bro. I was starting to sweat. We take a 2-1 series lead.
Out of motion.
Yes, little motion was on it. They had some good
100%
pressure.
goal participation, too.
I don't know about you, buddy, but that one had me a little nervous.
It did have me quite nervous, I can't lie. I take a breather after that one. Get some water.
Yeah, it is what it is. Are you live by chance now? Or
I
have
might
you
just-
elected
have
not to be?
I'll finish casting this series, and then I gotta go eat, and then I'll just watch part of you.
Okay, cool.
But I can let you know when I go live, and we can.
Yeah, then still do that. So our chat's the same.
Yeah.
Cool.
This has been a blast, though. Thank you for having me.
You're so good at it. We have good chemistry in the booth here, just as good as chemistry as Inner Circle has on the field, which they hope to continue on. And oh, geez, what a clear that is.
What a
That's-
clang.
Yeah, that's wild.
First one was such a great touch off that too, almost.
Yeah,
Almost able to keep that close. Isn't
Here comes
quite,
little
but
motion. This is going to be awkward here. That's going to be in.
that was so good at 1v1. For those of you who don't know, Tho versus Scrub Killer was a rivalry of the ages, and he was grinding that, always stream sniping Scrub Killer. In a 1v1 situation, you're always going to back Tho, unfortunately.
Yes, sir. Any player of high level is probably not missing those ones too many times. Sir Grayskull, the series is 2-1 for Inner Circle, so it's first to 3. We're going to find out who can do it. It's a great bump, and Little Motion's going to take over here. Dodges the demo, which is very well done. Reads that play. Doesn't get over the next to
Motion's
Voof.
playing so well. Can't quite get it to Goss, like you said.
Another big demo.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's a huge play from Goffs. Can he turn this
Challenge
around?
from Goss. Oh my
Yes, he
word.
can. Whoa, Goffs! Your
on,
man
lad.
comes through.
Game 1 and Game 2 jitters.
Wow.
Oh, but a memory at this point. What a challenge. Do it all yourself.
Oh, my
Get
goodness.
it by and beat out Tho. Beat out Devoof. What a play from Goffs.
We love to see that pinch save, dodging the demo.
And honestly, you could even consider it a 2-goal swing in a situation where they really should have been conceding.
Yeah.
Goffs super disadvantaged on that 50, but able to
Oh!
read it perfectly. Oh my word! Oh my word!
Uh-oh.
Forceful, what a chow.
He can't get it.
Motion. It's just unlucky.
It was just a bit high, and he gets the demo.
Another
No
2-goal
one
conversion,
followed.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right, though. This Little Motion just not going to be able to get there in time. Not enough boost. Maybe should have went up for it, but like we said, matter of moments, and now we find ourselves down 2-1. 4 minutes of play. A lot of play left, Chimney. I think we got another goal in us.
Oh, absolutely. We're still playing so well. Get into the demo, get the boost, keep it close, Forceful. He can't quite.
Wow.
Let's get it around 1. Demoed for his troubles. Tho and Devoof awkward here. Goffs, just a little bit awkward too. But Tho, what a boost spawn. That timing. It's brutal. Might be able to break out here. Forceful, can't quite follow it. Little motion here.
Ooh.
Can you get a second?
Could have been. Oh, they do give the ball away. They panic that one a little bit. Thank goodness, though. It's back into our end. A Little Motion with a great touch. Hoping a teammate can get that back down for him. Gets the musty.
Oh, Goffs with a lovely play. Fakes that he has boost, and fakes that he
Doesn't
also
have
the team
boost.
realized that
Yes.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a musty over the top by faking going low. It's a great play from Goffs. He's definitely got his confidence back, which we love to see.
Little Motion
Demo
is
in the
up.
back end. Gonna
Oh,
be
no.
awkward for the Inner Circle.
Oh,
The challenge is
3-1.
forced to get there, not quite. This demo just such heads up play. Who got this demo?
That's Chippy, yeah, on the right side. And then gets the
And there's some
50.
help
Hits the
too.
gym.
And then he gets the goal too. Chippy with honestly a great solo effort there. Hats off to him.
And we're going to find out if anybody can turn this around for the Inner Circle. It's a
Goffs,
great
great
flick.
play,
Oh,
great
what a
flick.
save from Thong.
Motion can't quite get the bomb, but we do get a demo. We're gonna have great possession here for a while. As
Oof.
long as we can play our cards right. Forceful, my word, with the wave dash reset into attempting potentially a wizard flick into the net. Great demo on the back end. We're definitely getting our reps in with the demos now, which I like to see.
Yep, I do like to
Forceful.
see that. Causes a lot of problems. Vor did not get that boost.
Gonna be a great touch from Though every day of the week. Gets it past Goss, but Goss does force high. Takes Though out. Forceful to himself.
Yes.
The bump.
Yes.
Over
What a
the motion.
play!
My word, what a play! Forceful, you are insane.
Oh. Forceful getting through the ball here to leave it for a teammate and gets the first guy in little motion, beats the second player, knowing it's going to happen. That looks like it's right from the training grounds.
And what's so important there is how deft of a touch he gets on that second touch. The first touch, incredible, but the second touch, to be able to hit it just gently enough so that it goes over little motion, not too close to the defense, and then he's able to wrap around it for the bump. Just cannot be overstated how incredible that play was.
Offs gets beat there, but
Trying to get a challenge. Forces it wide.
oh, that's a
Forceful,
great play from
takes his
Vorse.
time. Great challenge. I would love to see another bump
Oh,
here.
I was
He
trying. He
doesn't
was trying.
Oh my word. So with the heads up play that
Ooh.
would be that. Little motion. My word. A little bit of a wheel pinch there too.
No way. No way.
No way.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh! Oh, Chimney! Chimney! Chimney, what are you doing? Look at
That's
this!
an incredible challenge here on Though.
Oh,
Fakes
man.
The sidewall for Forceful,
Oh.
and he places it perfectly side bang. Oh my gosh.
We're
On
back!
fire. What a goal. 3 minutes in to tie it up, 3 apiece. My goodness. We are being blessed with incredible Rocket League today, ladies and gentlemen. Goss to himself. Little motion
done.
leaves it for him. Goss plays into the corner. They're not going to get the timing on that boost.
Uh-oh. All right, a little less dangerous from my depth perception there. Oh, great pass the ball. It could be!
Good play. Oh,
Oh,
my
no
goodness.
bump!
Almost.
But, oh, Vol could be there! Vor is so close to
Definitely
scoring
something.
that.
I'd love to see a fake here. Lovely stuff.
Oh my
I'd love to
goodness.
see Goffs rotating out here. He's definitely been seen in an awkward position with a low boost. This could be really challenging for them. Goffs should be returning back to the
Pinch
defense
out.
now.
Oh, here comes Goffs back to the offense. And okay, boys, I'll stay up.
Okay, okay. Unlucky. It's going to have to be a great challenge from Forceful. Buys time well for Little Motion to get stuck in.
Ooh. Oh, it's so good from Though.
I love how proactive they're playing with their aggressive rotations. Really making it so awkward for Blue Team here.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's such a good
Another
touch from
great
Little Motion.
Series of touches from Little Motion. Can we really even challenge him at this point?
Oh!
Play. Goffs with an incredible challenge here on the sidewall to get it perfectly set up for Forceful.
Oh! And then Little Motion
Who
causing
was that?
problems. Oh my goodness. Gosh, take a bow.
Once again, just playing off each other so well, playing for each other. What a team.
And we do our little bit of a comeback of our own. And we bring the series back here. It was 3-1 just 35 seconds ago to a minute ago. And we are back in the all to play for now. 4-3 with a series lead of 2-1 for anyone just joining. All to play for now.
If we can
Oh, that's-
keep this lead or maybe even extend it. Hold on a minute.
Dufus has to do something well. He had to do well there, and he did. He's still on it.
He's done so well to transition. Get his teammates back and one of them boosted. It's an incredible play. We're really seeing that from both sides this game. Not too many more back wall defensive errors, which is what you like to see. Just good solid Rocket League, not goals where it's just a
Yes,
mistake
there we
once
go.
And
That should do it. That should be the dagger.
It's looking like potentially a rotational error.
Yep.
Messes
Well,
up his speed,
I think
but
he's
still
I think
can't
he's
quite
looking
get
at
back in time.
Chippy. I think he's looking at Chippy there, being like, "Hey, you can't be missing that." And Chippy will say, "Yep, that's on me. I gotta get a touch there. I know you're rotating to go get boost, and you're trusting me to not whiff." And that's why whiffs can be so detrimental. That's why no one likes playing in Champ 3. It's so bad.
As someone who has spent a lot of time in Champ 3 over the past years, yeah, it's brutal.
It's brutal.
Thankfully, we are. Oh my word! What a
Wow,
touch from Zavu.
he gets the
Look at a
reset.
Screamer just
Oh!
just for the rope.
Oh my God!
Now they're not gonna win the series off of this, but my word,
Oh,
Zavu with the
Jesus.
psycho.
He gets
the
to the reset.
Chippy off the ceiling.
Okay.
You get another reset on that too.
He
My
did.
word.
He did. He reset that in, yeah.
You
Wow.
know, we love to see it. Now, if that was to take it to OT, I would be terrified.
I would be
Unfortunately,
terrified. That would be
still get the
terrifying.
series went out. Oh my goodness.
Holy guys. All right, let's take a look, and you might be on your way out of here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself some food, but yeah, I might watch party while I eat too.
Cool. We'll be obviously I'll be here. But thank you for being on, and let me know when you're on. We can do a combined Twitch chat if you'd like. And besides that, I'll see you soon.
Sure, man. Will do. Thank you so much for having me. Win-a-lots chat. Appreciate you all for being so awesome, and definitely keep giving them the love. Spam some W's in chat for the boys in the inner circle. They're playing their out of their minds for you guys, putting on a show.
Unreal. Thanks again, buddy.
For sure, man. I will catch you later. Thanks again.
Whew. Motion. Is that it for today? Do you have another one? That pity bit is just the worst to look at. That's it for today. We're on to day 3. You want a quick interview? Yeah, we can run that? All right, cool. Sir Grayskull, huge wins today. Thanks for coming in and supporting the inner circle.
Oh, what's good?
Okay, we have live comms. How are you feeling? Take us through that last game right away.
Bro.
Take us through it right away while we still have the adrenaline pumping. There was some scary moments. There was some moments where I'm screaming, and you guys made it as entertaining as possible for me. Thank you. That's so kind. How do you feel taking down a team like that? Obviously, EU is a gauntlet, and nothing's ever guaranteed. But to go to day 3 uppers has got to be feeling good, yes?
Exactly that.
And now we can chill, just chill for the rest of the day, bro. You know, if we lost
We'd have to
that,
wait 2 hours in the lower
if we
bracket,
lost
bro.
that, we'd have to wait like 3 hours or something to play the next game.
Thank God, because that's a long time for my ADHD to just sit here in free play, to be honest. Yeah, I feel you guys. So if it's hard for me, I could only imagine it being for you. Now, that first game or the second series there, we go to overtime, or first one, and we get an overtime win. How are you guys feeling in that first series? Because you lose that overtime, maybe the series is a little bit different. What are some of the comms you guys have? That kind of, is there someone who kind of takes the lead, comm-wise, calming you guys down? Is it a team effort? Do you find there's someone who's taking the lead for that?
You mean the one we just played, the series we just played?
Well, any of the series where someone starts talking.
Yeah, this is our coach Andy, by the way.
Andy, hello, my man. Hello, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. So is Andy the one that kind of brings a reality check back to you guys?
Yeah. He's like he keeps our mental in check.
Well, I love to see that. That's why the coach is there. You don't have to be the best Rocket League player in the world to understand emotions. And if you find a good coach like that can bring you back from the depths, you come back against 3-1 with 3 minutes left, and you end up winning. I give hats off to that last series there. That's a great team. On any given day, you guys could lose to them for sure. I think most of the time you win. I would imagine, but some crazy plays from them as well. So I want to ask Gosh here how he was feeling after the first game of that last series, because I think we saw a different Gosh than we saw. Gosh was a different player from that second game on. Did you notice that yourself, or is that something that you thought they were just a bit unlucky in the first game?
Did you say Golfs?
Yeah, Gosh.
Golf's at the gym,
Yeah,
bro.
he's not in the call.
He went to the gym. He had to go.
Well, did you guys notice it?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what was the question again?
Well, you noticed that the different level of play we got from him from the second game on in that last series.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he turned
he
it up.
He played incredible. Game 3 and 4. I mean, we all played good. All of us played good, and that's why we won that series. I mean, we played better as a team. That's how we won that series.
I agree 100%. I think it came down to just team comp, and like individually, you guys are all great players. All 6 players on the field there were all great players. Little Motion, some of the touches you had, unreal. And then your read with Vorstful, you just know Vorstful so well, it seems like, just knowing when he's going to leave the ball for you and go clear a landing area. And we saw that be a real game changer. It almost had them fearful every time Vorstful was in the air. He's like, he's coming down. He crushed me here. I don't know what I could do. So it was great to see that, and it was great to see the mentals of you guys sticking strong. I do have an MVP for today, if you guys don't mind.
Yes, man.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's Vorstful for the raid. Thank you very much, my man. That's it.
I'm gonna be MVP every day, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this MVP, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
It's also Vorstful on the pitch, bro.
It was.
No.
It was. I can't help it every single time. I like the superstition. I mean, when I had Darku on for his ones run in Asia, he forgot to go live the one day. I'm like, brother, just raid in with like yourself. He's like, what? I was like, just raid in with yourself. Trust me. And he did well that day. And then the next day, it was too late to do it, and he lost. So now I'm like, I don't care if one of you just has to click raid from the Twitch channel when you're not even live. I just need that raid notification. And you get some
I've got a
MVP
question for you,
bonus.
Sir Winner.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Are you excited to cast Swiss tomorrow?
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Tomorrow's the best day, bro. The day 1 and day
Should
2,
be
like that is good.
long-
Yeah.
Long, hard-working day from everyone.
That's
Yeah.
what I like to see. Make sure you get good sleep. Make sure you get some good food again tonight. Be ready. Lots of water, caffeine.
steaks.
Golden steaks, baby. I'm going to a steakhouse tonight. Actually, it's gonna be sick. It's like
What,
a
you getting
Bro,
called
the
in?
caster's getting the golden stakes. It's over.
brother. That's what we like to see. The whole thing is gonna be golden steaks. Yeah, it's like a. It's called Poppies. You can look it up. It's really cool. It's like a speakeasy, but for steaks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyways, that being said, yeah, you guys got my ADHD got so taken away from you guys there. That's wild. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys putting it all out there on the pitch today. Little Motion, great stuff. Vorstful, great stuff. Great coaching from the other end. You could see when the coaching's words started affecting you guys. Like it just relocked you in. It brought you back to where you can be. You can tell. You can literally tell the moment between game 1 and game 2. That's what it feels like. Tomorrow, we look forward to the Swiss. I'll be uploading the rest on YouTube after today as well, and we'll just keep that rolling. And you'll see, if you guys watch, how much I was screaming near the end there. Ignore the emotions, and you guys just stay level-headed, okay?
No, bro, that's passion, bro. I love that.
It's passion. I'm just such a competitive guy. Like, I just love winning. I don't even mind losing. I just love these games. They're close, fun games to be a part of. God damn. Anyways, anything you guys got to say going into the Swiss stage tomorrow?
Same as yesterday, bro. Stay tuned in.
Yeah.
Hopefully get you a lot of viewers tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, we
Message.
peaked around 85 again today at one point with the YouTube combined with the Twitch stream. So that was pretty cool. We have 145 subscribers in the last 24 hours.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
So those are some of the stats from the casting booth up here. And then not that you guys give a fuck about that, but it's yeah, good for me. That's my win for today. And you guys keep winning, and we'll keep doing this. And it's been a pleasure, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Have a good rest of your
Thank
day.
you for the cast.
God, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon, okay?
Appreciate
See you,
it.
yeah.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
What a blessing. What an absolute blessing from the boys there. Lewis, exactly. Lewis, the other circle. Well played. We love to see it. And that'll be all for today. Kingdom Hearts Sora is going to walk us out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.